Hi, this is John Codiel. Welcome to another podcast from Recon Center.
Psalm 90 verse 12. We are continuing on our talk on eternity. Teach us to number our days so that we may have a heart of wisdom. What does it mean to number our days? Last week I spoke about eternal perspectives. How the devil has stolen our spiritual lineage from us. When your connection to the past is gone, you are lost. You don't know who you are. You do not know where you come from. You do not know why you are here. And these are the main questions that we have, that we need answers for. Isn't that right? Bible says we are the sons of God, created by God in His own image. Unfortunately, our great grandfather, who went by the name of Adam, we will meet him one day, decided to listen to his wife instead of God. 10 generations from Adam, there was a man called Noah. When he lived in his time, Bible says everybody was wicked. But Noah was found pure in God's eyes. And because of that, God destroyed the whole population. But for Noah, his wife, his 3 kids, and their wives. We are all descendants of Noah. We should have been able to trace our lineage back either to Shem or Ham or Japheth. If you knew that, you would know this Bible to be true. If you knew that, no one can tell you your great-grandfather lived in a tree and was a chimpanzee. But isn't that what the world teaches us now? And what is the world asking? Who am I? Where did I come from? Why am I here? And where am I going? Do you understand? And it is because the devil has stolen our spiritual lineage that we ask such questions. And when we ask such questions, it's the devil who has come with trickery and folly, saying, you are a monkey's uncle. Do you understand? I am speaking the truth in love. This is the deception that is there. If somebody is cut off from their past, you can tell them anything and they will believe. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob has given us a lineage that we have lost because the devil has erased it. Now, if you go to a school, they teach the theory of evolution as if it is a fact. In fact, some teachers don't even agree that it is a theory. They think it is fact, but it has not been proven. We spoke about that last week. Now we come to the other side of things. Teach me to number my days that I may learn to walk in wisdom. Suppose somebody goes to see a doctor and they tell him, you've got 6 months to live. What do you think will happen to that person? He will come back and reassess his life. He will remove everything that is of no importance. He will remove every relationship that is of no importance. Suddenly, what is of importance will come automatically into place. Is that not so? And suppose the doctor says you've got only 30 days to live. You would hurry up to set your life in order. Isn't that so? But then what happens after that? The other week, I was speaking, a Jesuit priest had come here. I did not know he was a Jesuit priest. So, one of my friends brought him here, and I was just talking to him. This man is in his mid-70s. And he was telling me, I have studied theology, disology, and zoology, and all these ologies. And I was thinking, why is he telling me all this? It just seemed out of the ordinary. And he knew a lot of things. And he was telling me all these things and about how, historical facts and all this. And I said, Lord, why am I listening to this? What is going on? And the Lord told me to stop him and ask him something. You know all this, I said, but do you know your Jesus? Do you know Jesus? Do you know him personally? I asked him. And because the Lord told me to ask, there was an effect. He stopped dead in his tracks. Just stopped there, looked at me and said, I am at an age where I need to know what things are there in eternity. Because I am facing death now. I need to know what is beyond. Teaching us to number our days will help us come to terms with what is beyond, because you will have to leave. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? We tend to live this life without a perspective of who's in, what's behind us and what is ahead of us, and we live only for now. With the past cut off and with the future uncertain, whatever lie is told to us, we will believe. But the past is one of fall of man. The future is one of eternity with Jesus or eternity in hell. So let's go to Isaiah 57:15. Isaiah 57:15. Thus saith the high and lofty one who inhabits where? Eternity. The high and lofty one is God. Where does God inhabit? Eternity. He lives in eternity. What does that mean? That means he lives outside of our time domain. What is time? Time started in Genesis 1 and it ends towards the end of Revelation. A good example that I've heard some people say is of a parade. When you are on the street looking at a parade, you see the first truck go by, you see the next one go by. It's for you in a sequential order, isn't it? You have the clowns, the dancers, all these people going by. And for you, that is time passing. But if you are in a helicopter looking down at it, what do you see? You see the preparation, you see the parade, and you see the end. Do you understand? God is someone who sees time from outside of time. And therefore, he can interject or come in and interfere at any point of time. When we leave this body, we go outside of time to meet him. And the time becomes a property that is just that we're looking at, that has a fixed beginning and a fixed end. But when we leave this body, before eternity, there is a judgment. And that is why the psalmist says, teach me to number my days, because there is a judgment coming. I am not talking about Terminator, the judgment day. I'm saying there's a judgment of God who is in heaven and earth, who is going to judge you and me. And we must walk in full awareness of that. And that is what we are going to look at today. Hallelujah.